Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting for Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. I am the chair, Sean Flowerday. With me is Vice Chair and Commissioner Rick Vest, and Commissioner Deb Shore, Commissioner Roma Amundsen, and Commissioner Krista Yoakum. Before we get started today, I just want to make a brief comment. Investigator Mario Herrera served our community with dignity, honor, and leadership. He'll be remembered as a father, a friend, and a veteran officer. His passing is a tragedy for our community. We owe him a debt, and we owe his family a debt that none of us are ever going to be able to repay. I don't know what else to say past that. Only I would ask that you all join me for a moment of silence. Thank you very much. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Clerk, please begin.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of all written material to discuss today's open meeting is available from the county clerk staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approve the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, September 1st, 2020.
I move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundsen,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next is number 2, claims. Approval of all claims processed through September 8th, 2020.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundsen,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next are consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion and consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice unless there's an exception. These items will be approved as one with a single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are approval of utility permits with no cost to the county for the following. Number 2027, allowing Windsor, Nebraska to install a new communication line for the replacement of county structure M164. Number 2015, allowing Northern Natural Gas to expose and fix the gas line on Princeton Road. Right-of-way contract with Evelyn Cherry O'Rourke, John Ivans, and Judith E. Cherry, South 120th Street and Martell Road, in amount of $5,055. Right-of-way contracts on North 14th Street and Bluff Road with the following: Kevin Christensen in the amount of $195. Oak Bluff LLC, Larry D. Pope in the amount of $2,778. Tyler and Lisa Jameson in the amount of $1,735. Lyman Merrill Cook, Revocable Trust in the amount of $2,832. Ruth Clark in the amount of $2,911. Received and placed on file the following reports for August 2020. Clerk of the District Court, Assessor Register of Deeds, Records and Information Management, and County Clerk.
I move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundsen,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next is a public hearing. This is Health Department amendments regarding the following. Sections 6, 15, 29 of County Resolution R 18-60. Article 1, Section 6 of the Lancaster County Air Pollution Control Program Regulations and Standards. Section 11 of County Resolution R-18-62. Lancaster County Air Pollution Control Resolution R-18-61. And Section 13 of County Resolution R-18-59.
Any members of the public here to speak on any of these items? No one's back there? Okay, then we will go ahead and close the public hearing. Move down to new business.
New business 5A is a resolution in a matter of amending sections 6, 15, 29 of County Resolution R-18-6 regulations for the operation of body art and piercing establishments in Lancaster County, Nebraska, as provided in Attachment A.
Move approval. I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. B is a resolution in a matter of amending Article 1, Section 6 of the Lancaster County Air Pollution Control Program Regulations and Standards.
Move approval. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. C is a resolution in a matter of amending Section 11 of County Resolution R-18-62, procedures for the inspection of on-site water supply systems and on-site wastewater treatment systems prior to sale, transfer, or conveyance of property in Lancaster County, Nebraska, as provided in Attachment A.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. D is a resolution in the matter of amending the Lancaster County Air Pollution Control Resolution R-18-61 to increase the fee for open burning permits as provided in Attachment A.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 5E is a resolution in a matter of amending Section 13 of County Resolution R-18-59, procedures for the regulation of on-site wastewater treatment systems in Lancaster County, Nebraska, as provided in Attachment A.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 5F is a resolution authorizing the installation of traffic control devices in Lancaster County.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. As many of you are aware, about 2 weeks ago, we celebrated the opening of South 82nd Street, which currently happens to be the sexiest stretch of pavement in Lancaster County. However, that being said, on the north end of that is the South Beltway construction. And so you were on a paved section of road for several miles, and then you go off the end of the pavement and you hit the gravel. We're having an extreme problem in that location with excessive speeding and just controlling the transition from the pavement to the gravel. So this is the request to lower the speed limit on that section in order to get some better driver behavior in that area. I did have the opportunity to talk to the sheriff about it briefly before the meeting, and we're hoping that that this will remedy the situation there, and then we're hoping that the state, of course, will get this pavement in eventually, and then we won't have to worry about this piece.
I move approval.
Second. That is really an abrupt change. So,
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. G is a contract with Van Kirk Brothers Contracting for the replacement of county bridges R210, R248, and Y181. The work shall be completed on or before October 15, 2021. The cost of county is $763,571.65.
Pam Ding, Lancaster County Engineer. These three bridges are all currently closed. They are in the far southeast quadrant of the county. This contract is also in conjunction with Saline County. We do have a grant under the bridge match program to get these bridges done, or two of them done anyway, along with another two in Saline County. And so we're hopeful to get these constructed sometime this winter. They have been closed for a significant amount of time.
Could you give the addresses?
I'm not prepared to give the addresses this morning, Commissioner Amundson. I know there is an exhibit in with your contract in your packet.
Oh,
So
okay.
for some reason, I had trouble loading that up myself
Okay.
this morning, so.
Okay, thank you. Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 5H is professional services supplemental agreement, county contract C-18-721 with Felsberg, Holt, and Ullvig for roadway lighting tasks to be added. The total cost is not to exceed $13,000 without prior written approval.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. This is a contract to add lighting to the intersections, or some of the intersections along Saltillo after we get the improvements done. It's really difficult to scope that out in the initial phases of a project because oftentimes we don't know what that intersection looks like yet. And so now that we're to that point with the Saltillo project, we're bringing forward this amendment in order to get lighting in the corridor. And I
Move
should be
approval.
more precise and say lighting at the intersections, some of the intersections in the corridor.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. I is a special designated license application from Seven Diamonds LLC for an event on September 26, 2020 at Hillside Event Center at 12,400 West Denton Road in Denton.
I will move approval.
I will second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. J is Nebraska Crime Commission signature authorization form for the Lancaster County Coronavirus Emergency Supplemental Funding.
I would move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 5K is an interlocal agreement for the safekeeping, care, and sustenance of pre-adjudicated juveniles at the Youth Services Center. Lancaster County will be reimbursed by the following counties at the rate of $300 per juvenile per day. This includes Scottsbluff, Pawnee, Merritt, Kearney, Jefferson, Howard, Valley, Dawson, and Frontier.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 6 is an update on COVID-19 and Lancaster County response.
Yeah. I just got to say one thing here regarding our rising jail count. Our jail count yesterday was at 554. That's atrocious. That makes me insane. This virus is more virulent than ever. We have had days in the last 5 days, multiple days in the last 5 days, where we had 80 new cases a day, 90 new cases a day. You know, we only had 30 yesterday, and I promise you by the end of the day we'll find out that's a miscount on the state, because we get one of those every 4 days. We are sitting on a time bomb with that, and our justice system machine has decided to crank up again and run as if nothing's going on. This is absolutely unacceptable. We have got to find a way to bring that count down, or we are going to have a real tragedy on our hands. And I don't have a silver bullet. I'm not a genius in this. I don't know what the next step to do. We did a really good job for 3 or 4 months. It seems like things were really going in the right direction there. And when I saw 554, that's 75% rise since our low mark. Or I guess of everything we've dropped. That actually, it's not 75%. That's incorrect. But we dropped 200,000, and we're 150 back up is what I'm trying to say. We are going to have to get more buy-in from our partners. It's not going to work any other way. So. That's all I had on it.
Next is number 7, public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
Any members of the public here to speak on items not related to the agenda? Saying none, we'll move to announcements.
Announcements number 8A, the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, September 10th, 2020 at 8:30 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. 8B is the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, September 15, 2020 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building, with the Board of Equalization immediately following. C is County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commission@lancaster.ne.gov. 8D is the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
I move we adjourn.
Second?
Just real quickly before we move to adjournment, I wanted to begin the meeting with a moment of silence for Investigator Herrera. If anybody else wants to put comments on the record in regards to his passing and the tragedy that our community has faced, I just wanted to give everybody the opportunity if they wanted to. So.
Well, I guess that I would just simply say that, you know, I drove past the police car this morning, and it was leadership, and it was dedication and public service. And this is exactly one of the things that he was doing. This was done in service to people based upon a call that he had received, and it is certainly a very tragic thing. And we keep his family, his wife, his children, parents in mind, and offer them much sympathy.
Yeah, nicely said. Okay. Well, then we have a motion and a second for adjournment. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.